You know that feeling when you're trying to do some really deep focused work?
Hmm.
Maybe you're editing 4K video
Mm-hmm.
and the computer you need to do, it sounds like a jet engine, is taking off right next to your desk.
Oh, it's the absolute worst. You want all that power, but you definitely don't want the physics of it, the heat, the fan noise, right there in the room with you.
That is the exact problem we're diving into today.
Mm-hmm.
We're looking at the AdderLink Infinity, uh, ALIF2002T-US.
That's the one.
We've been digging through the data sheets from HDTVSupply and Adder's own tech specs, and honestly, just calling it a KVM extender,
Yeah.
it feels like it's really underselling it.
Oh, completely. It's more like a teleportation device for your entire workstation.
Exactly. The mission is, well, it seems simple on paper. Take that hot, noisy computer, stick it in a secure server room somewhere else.
Miles away, even.
Right, but make it feel for the person at the desk like it's still right there. No lag, perfect pixels.
And perfect pixels is usually where these things fall apart.
Yes, you stretch the signal, the hardware has to compress the video, and suddenly your beautiful graphics look like a blocky mess.
Right.
But this thing claims spatially lossless encoding.
Right. And for you listening, that's the key distinction. Most video you see, like on a streaming service, uses temporal compression. It just looks at what changed from one frame to the next.
And throws the rest away to save data. Fine for a movie, but, I mean, if you're a radiologist looking at an X-ray.
Close enough is a failure. Exactly. Spatially lossless means it's a one-to-one pixel mapping. The code leaving the remote computer is identical to the code hitting your monitor.
No degradation.
None.
Okay, but there's this one feature in here that I thought was genuinely wild. It's called the Magic Eye.
I love that name. It's
It
great.
sounds like marketing, but it solves this dirty little secret with high-end graphics cards, especially on, like, Mac Pros.
You're talking about dithering.
Yes. To fake deeper colors, the card flickers pixels between two shades really, really fast to trick your eye.
Which is a nightmare for an extender. It sees all that flickering and thinks it's high motion video, and it chokes the bandwidth trying to send it all.
So the Magic Eye is basically a lie detector for pixels.
That's a perfect way to put it, yeah. It analyzes the signal, sees that it's just dithering, and processes it intelligently without flooding the network. That visual trick gets through, but the data rate stays stable.
That is a huge insight. Now let's talk distance. Usually you get a cable, you have a hard limit, maybe 100 meters.
Sure.
But this uses standard IP.
That's the game changer. It's just speaking the language of the internet. You can run it over standard CT5 or fiber for, up to 10 kilometers right out of the box.
But the spec sheet says unlimited extension distances. That's not magic, right?
No, it's just networking. Because it's IP traffic, you just put a standard 1 gig network switch in the middle, and boom, you get another 100 meters.
So you could just daisy chain them.
You can just keep hopping from switch to switch. You could route your desktop across an entire city campus if you wanted to.
But what about reliability? If my machine is miles away and a network cable gets unplugged, am I just dead in the water?
Ah, they thought of that. It has a redundant network operation. There are 2 ports. If the primary one fails,
It automatically switches to the backup.
instantly. It's built for places where downtime is not an option.
Which brings up the big one for any IT admin.
Yeah?
Security. If I have a USB port at my desk that connects straight to a server, what stops me from plugging in a flash drive with, anything on it?
That's the classic vulnerability. But this has what they call USB class control.
Meaning it can tell the difference between my keyboard and a hard drive.
Precisely. An administrator can set a rule. Human interface devices, like your mouse and keyboard, they're fine. But mass storage devices, they're blocked at the hardware level. The server never even knows you plugged it in.
Wow. So you get the function without the threat. Okay, so before we wrap, scalability. This isn't just a point-to-point connection, is it?
Not at all. You add the management system, it's called AM, and the whole thing becomes a matrix.
So
Yeah.
any desk can connect to any computer on the network.
Yep. It essentially decouples the worker from a specific machine. You could sit anywhere and pull up your personal high-powered desktop. It makes the physical office totally fluid.
It really does. So the big takeaway, we have a device that handles the visual trick of dithering, uses standard networks to basically eliminate distance, and locks down USB security.
It's a total shift from remote access to something more like infinite access.
I'll leave you with this final thought then. We argue a lot about remote work versus office work. But with tech like this, where your computer can be miles away from your screen with zero loss, does the idea of my computer even mean anything anymore?
Hmm.
Or are we all just logging into a digital soul that can live anywhere and everywhere at once?
That is the question of the decade, isn't it?
Thanks for diving in with us. We'll see you on the next one.